Hi, y'all. Welcome to another Moments with Mills. I want to start today by telling you a story about my young son, Eric, or when my son was a young toddler. I specifically remember him doing this with his grandmama and then with others too. But I remember being so touched by his young little soul who would crawl up on the couch and he'd work so hard and he'd get right up next to his grandmama and he would make her look at him, and he would look at her and he'd say, "Doing." And then I remember him going to other people too, but that one picture with Grandmama stands out very special that he would do. Well, doing has become part of our family lore, part of our lingo, and it really pertains with what I want to share with you today or visit with you today. So, this is the start of a brand new school year. We're seeing pictures of students on their first day. We're seeing teachers sharing pictures of their classrooms. They're all excited about the new relationships they're going to be making and the impact that they're going to be having on these new young souls. And the students are looking forward to seeing their friends again. It's a great time of freshness, a new beginning, kind of like spring is. But there's something about a brand new school year and the school supplies and all that. But whether we're a teacher, whether we're an educator of any kind, or whether we're a student, this is still a great time to sit back and reflect. On different things in our lives. So let me take that and go with a quote from Dr. Jane Goodall. You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. That applies to all of us, young and old, educator, not educator, etc. What kind of impact are you having on the world around you today? Doing, dare I ask. So, what you do matters. Your actions speak louder than your words. So what are you saying? Or what are you saying with those actions? What are you doing? One thing I want you to think about is that your integrity is something that you do when nobody is looking, and your character is never more important than when nobody is around or nobody is looking. There's never a right time to do the wrong thing, and there's never a wrong time to do the right thing. Doing, right? So, in doing and in self reflecting, one of the obstacles that we've got to overcome is resisting that temptation of blaming others and everything around us. When we're growing, and hopefully we're growing inside, our character is growing every single day. Young or old, right? So that growth occurs when you're willing to look inside before you're pointing outside. I will tell you that I heard that from a young PA who was addressing the OU School of Medicine PA students today in their white coat ceremonies. And she just really inspired me. And therefore, I'm taking that and sharing with you. One of the things she shared too is about C.S. Lewis. Have you read his book, The Screwtape Letters? Well, in it, one of the things that he says is we can't be so fixated, and this is major paraphrase. You can't be so fixated with the faults and the shortcomings of others. Because when that becomes your fixation, your others fixated, you miss the opportunity to look at yourself, to grow within yourself, to fix within yourself, because there's so much potential, so much power that lies within you. The solutions to problems that you may be facing could be in there, but if we're so busy looking out, we can't look in and see that. Um, you know, One of those things that leads us to is the power of choice. You get to choose your attitude, and your attitude is something that helps drive your motivation. When you have a good attitude and you can believe in yourself, even if, to quote Dr. Phil, you got to fake it till you make it, as far as that belief in yourself and know what your worth is. Um, that choice can lead your action. Those choices, those attitudes can lead your actions. They can lead what you're doing and how you are impacting the people around you, the world around you. Know your worth is one of my main mottos, my little emblem logo on my characters over here. So as we wrap this up, what I want you to think about is knowing your worth, believing in yourself, and think about what's your purpose. What is your daily purpose, and how are you impacting the world around you? What kind of difference are you making through your actions? So, as I say farewell until next time, let me leave you with this one question: doing